Nash working and driving by.
6-point game. Suns still alive. Oh! Play.
How do you do this right here? Big coming over. Modovic's body couldn't even see the basket. He's got his number 13, Steve Nash, to the basket, and
he can pump fake drive and get everybody else on the Dallas Mavericks involved.
Here's that.
With Nash, he'll pull it back on Canby. Drive to his left. Finds the lane. Two airport lines with flyby priority lane access. Nash flying past.
Shot blocking for the Phoenix Suns on the floor. Go ahead and take it up as Nash goes.
Down the stretch. That time the extra reload results in the 3 points.
Nash flips it up.
Steve Nash, he just crumbled right down Humphrey's leg. This time he says, I'll get a little payback on you. Up my left hand.
That's a great call, too, because that was a momentum builder for New Jersey.
Nash gets by Bargnani and a
flush. Oh, my.
Nash again. Oh, gorgeous move from Steve Nash. 6 points, 8 assists. Again, he felt he had a subpar game in Game 3. You knew.
Morris coming off a 21-point game Monday against Minnesota. Nash.
An 8-0 run by the Suns. Nash weaving through defenders, flips it up and
down the stretch in that second period that really led to.
You're going to be able to defend screen roll basketball.
Been watching Nash, and Steve goes again inside. He's got 3 layups in a row.
I think Steve Nash is feeling better after that.
With 5 assists and a couple of steals. Nash keeps that dribble alive. Durant overplayed.
called a stop. Nash goes baseline using his body.
Keith Morris gives it to Nash.
And then sign him after that. Because I think what a beautiful.
And they're back up by double figures. Nash. Oh, a foul. That left hand.
Advantage on your man. I may not be as fast, but I'm crafty. You know it goes in.
Nash.
Nice shot. I talked about his ability to keep his Nash, beautifully done.
You need to stop easy offense, dribble penetration for Rondo, and a spot up jump.
Lack of Suns defense. They know they can stop these guys. They just got to have to go out there and do it.
Nash back now. Suns trying to take the lead. Nash goes in. Count it.
He needs to cut back into this lead.
Nash scoops it home.
Cavalier 3. That's their 6th.
Nash drives past Kyrie Irving. Bucket in.
Well, that's just the professor.
Nash got the step.
There's a 10. And he's been playing with that bad ankle that he rolled after having surgery.
Time to go cold. Nash between 4
Games, the referees are not going to let it get out of control.
Look at Nash. And 4 assists. Into Parker and by Parker.
Points, that's what we saw in Game 2 when he had 15 and 12.
And it's Steve Nash with the left. Nash on the floor.
Well, the reason he's with Nash right now is you see this running left.
Once he came back off the bench, he feels he's in a rhythm right now. Nash with the left hand.
The Clippers had a lot of time off after winning against Denver.
Nash inside.
Nash running up the back of Vasquez. A running.
A lapse in concentration.
Collins a screen on Hill. Opens the chip onto the rack. 2 times.
Well, if you want to know what the defensive team...
Out there with Marcin Gortat picking up 2 early fouls. Nash.
First a simple pass that leads to a good shot. Let's see a couple more of those.
Nash in with the left hand.
Phoenix threatens. The Bulls find a way as Nash.
Fry setting a screen for Steve Nash. Checked by Baron Davis. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Nash into the lane with the left hand, flips it.
Backboard, hit it, falls through Featherly soft. Is Featherly a word?
Oh, sure, it is now. The ambidexterity. That's the right when he takes it into the paint.
But look at the body control.
The 3rd personal foul for the Los Angeles Lakers. Time winding down in the 3rd. Nash fouled. Nash playing with the bad right hip. A hip impingement hooks on Hill with the winning.
Well, good sign there by the Phoenix Suns. It looks like Nash was moving pretty well in that play. They're going to keep that.
To the challenge and take a look at his numbers across the board.
Nash takes the opening, drives in with the left
Now number 6 with his 16 points. Nash inside.
It's Terrell Wright, and he's in a big-time drought himself. He led the NBA in 3-point hits last season.
Knocked it away, and here comes Nash. Easily caught.
Steve Nash, the #1 assist guy in the league, and the #2 guy is Chris Paul. And Nash.
Nash has been a little bit more physical.
Nuggets within one. Nash.
And Finley guarding him.
Nash,
a better defensive team by far. They've cut down 5 points from the
One other player.
I don't agree with that. That's not to take anything away from this guy.
You know, but he was frustrated because he didn't get to the foul line the other night before the quarter.
The game as well. Laurie's played very good basketball.
The two teams combined 4 of 5.
Is ahead.
12 turnovers already. Nash fending off what would have been really hurt.
3 minutes to go. Nash bouncing off of Dragic. 14 points, 7 for 7, trying to rally the Suns.
To play in the postseason. As Steve Nash gets his first.
Kings do not have a field goal yet in the quarter. Steve Nash.
Nash.
One full timeout in 2:20s to clarify the timeout story.
Can set up. Here's Nash, a little two-man game with Fry. Nash gets all the way to the bucket, and
He can take whoever is playing him defensively to the glass.
Nash again gets his
struggles on the offensive end.
Well, in games 2 and 3, you're scoring 92 and 93 points. Now
He's got 28. He had 5 at halftime. Nash by 2 defending. Lost away in this fourth. Nash.
I'm one-on-one.
Nash, nice move.
7 of 14 from the free throw line. Nash on the dash. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Nash into the lane, bouncing off of John. Best defenders in the NBA locked up on Nash. Gortat sets the screen. He's trailing Nash. Hangs in the air, off the glass and in.
You know, the only thing wrong with that play is
Nowhere to go. Gets it to Dudley. Takes it back. 5 on the clock. 1-on-1. Crossing over on Harris. Late. Then this driving layup crossing over Devin Harris.
Well, you know, the Suns
But the help was coming from one side. He pushed him that way, and no one there to help at all.
It's Nash across the lane with the deception.
Nash. It was their biggest loss of the season. A 19-point win for the Lakers. Nash
For Barbosa.
Stackhouse has put together an 8-point fourth quarter. Nash again.
Touch for the rookie. 7-0 run for Cleveland. Takes a 2-point lead. Nash
Pushing the ball. And that's moving Shaquille O'Neal to the weak side.
High screen for Nash. Finds a seam. Right.
who can rebound with anyone in the league.
Nash trying to get up and gets inside.
Nash with the game high 46. The other way. He's got 48.
Against the Blazers.
Here comes Stoudemire, goes outside to Nash, working on Hill. Slides by Jefferson. Doug with ease. He's going inside. Usually it's the same. Comes in for Stoudemire. That's the other change. Doug told you about the switch, and here's a move inside by Steve Nash, who scoops it home and comes up with his 13th point.
Watch how he splits that pick and roll, Kevin. He is a master. I mean, this guy, watch him move left and cross.
Both at each other and have a little fun. Nash right down the lane.
Gortat was over and back.
Nash scoop and score.
Steve Nash do a little loop shot as he gets in the nice.
The trapping defense in a switch. Miller on Nash. Trying to capitalize. Goes in with the right hand. Scoops it in.
Lost. I'm telling you, he was lost. And you know what? That's the only way that ball gets in the basket. If he brings that ball into two hands and try to lay it up.
The Suns with 5 straight losses. They come into tonight's play in 9th place. Now 5.5 behind Dallas. They lost to the Mavericks the other night. Oh, beautiful move.